Hello students, welcome back to your grammar class, English grammar. So, today we are going to learn articles. As it is mentioned here, articles a, n and the. What are articles and what do they do? First of all, we will talk about what are articles. Articles fall under the category of determiners, or they are the category of determiners. They tell the number of object a, n. They also tell that it is definite or indefinite. How? And about articles we will discuss more. From here coming to the next one. Here you can see a picture and many objects are here. You just list them. First of all, boy, girl, or I must say a boy, a girl, bat, a bat, a lamp, a clock, a window, a painting, few or some books. I haven't say a books on the shelf, a suitcase, okay, a carpet. So somewhere I use some because they are not one. When I am going to mention one, then I will say a bed, a lamp, a clock, a window. Okay, so this is defined by a n. Okay, a n. More than this, like some words are here: a comb, a toothbrush, an umbrella, an alarm clock, a ball. See, I have used a comb, a toothbrush, an umbrella, an alarm clock, a ball. Somewhere I used A and somewhere I used N. Why is it so? For this, you must know where and when I will use A and N. Here you can see alphabet. Letters are written A to Z, A B C D E, F G H I J, K L M N O, P Q R S T, U V W X Y Z or Z. This is your alphabet. And A or N is mentioned here, means either you will add A or you will add N. Where and how, for this we will come to know here. I think you have heard about the vowels. How many vowels we have? Mainly we have 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels in English. Okay. Whenever the word or the spelling begin with a vowel, you will use N. Especially you have to keep in mind the sound of the vowels will be there. A, E, I, O, U. Okay. The sound of the vowel should be there. Whenever the word begin from the vowel, either of the vowels like E, E, I, O, U. Here you can see one word is mentioned here. Here you can see one word is mentioned here, engine. And it is beginning with E. So we will say it's an engine. It's an engine. Okay, out of these 26 letters, main 5 are vowels, rest are consonants. So whenever the word or the spelling begin with these vowels having the same sound of vowels, you will use N. Okay, otherwise you will use A, like a comb, a toothbrush, an umbrella, an alarm clock, a ball. So now you are able to understand why and where I use A and N. Like C, consonant A, toothbrush, T, consonant A, Umbrella sound is A. It's an alarm clock. It's an ball. It's A. So this is the difference. A and N make an A and come as per the rule, like N comes before the sound of vowels and A comes before the word beginning with the sound of consonants. Okay, coming to the next one. Here A or N. Again we are here on the consonants. These are the remaining consonants after removing vowels. B, C, D, E. Say A, E, I, O, U are not here. Whenever your spelling or the word begin with these letters, you will use A. Like P, pan, A, pan. Phone, P, A, phone. Television, A, television. LCD, A, LCD. Bat, A, bat. C, cat, a cat. D, doctor, a doctor. F, fan, a fan. G, girl, a girl. H, here H is exceptional that we will discuss later on, but home, a home. J, jug, a jug. K, kite, a kite. L, a lion. M, a monkey. N, a nose. P, pan, a pan. Q, a queen. R, a rat. S, a shop. T, a tiger. V, a van. W, a watch. X, a xylophone. Y, a yacht. And Z, a zebra. So whenever I write words from the consonants, I use N. Whereas whenever I write words from the vowels A, E, I, O, U, I use N. A, aeroplane, an aeroplane. E, engine, an engine. E, egg, an egg. I, inkpot, an inkpot. Ice cream, an ice cream. O, onion, an onion. Orange, an orange. U, umbrella, an umbrella. Okay, these are the words because these are having the same sound. U is giving sound of a. O, o. I, e. E, a. Okay, these are the sound of vowels. Here now sound of consonants and here. So what is the use of A or N? The use of A or N depends on the opening sound of the word. Means when we begin the word like A, calm, C, calm. Toothbrush, T, a toothbrush. Umbrella, you always give the sound of A. Underground, A. Okay. Not on the actual letter with which it begins. See, I have already told you only need to see the sound of the letter. Okay, clear? Opening sound of the letter, not the actual letter. Like umbrella, if I talk about umbrella, umbrella, it's umbrella A sound. If I talk about university, univer, okay, so it university, it giving the sound of U, and whereas umbrella it's giving the sound of A. So we have to take care while using or while writing A or N. Okay, we have to look on the sounds, on the opening sounds of the word, not on the actual letter. This is must for us. Next, here again, see what are the words beginning from A, what are the words that we will add N. Okay, you will make a list and write down in your notebooks. like clock, a clock, a shelf, shelf, book, a book, hat, a hat, here, here is always uncountable, here's are always uncountable, t-shirt, a t-shirt, bed, a bed, okay, bag, a bag, a book, a book. So like this we can make the list. Coming to the next one, here we are. Exception to the A or N rule. Exceptions are like when I have already mentioned about H, that I will told it to you later on. Earlier I have told it to you. So consonant H is give vowel sound. So whenever H gives vowel sound we use N, and whenever gives consonant sound it we use A. Like half an hour, you already said, and you have said it many a times, I will come back within half an hour. Have you ever said half hour? No, half an hour. Just repeat the word half an hour. You are using N before H because H is silent here and it gives the sound of A. And A is the sound of U in umbrella. So that's why we need to maintain and keep attention on the opening sound, half an hour. So here we will add N before R, not A before R. But in the case of hat, we will use a hat. In the case of home, we use a home. In the case of house, we use a house. Okay. In the case of many other words are there like home, house, hat, horse. These are giving the sound of H. So we use A. But there are some words like hotel, Hotel. It's hotel. So we use an hotel. Honest man, Honest. It's honest man. We use N. Honest man. Okay? Got it? Apart from H, we are on the next sound, vowel U. Vowel U, it gives the sound of Y. Then we use A. Whenever U gives the sound of Y, we use A. Like I've already mentioned, earlier I mentioned unicorn, university, universe. Okay. So before universe we use the, but when I say a universal rule, so we use a before the sound U of U. Uni, it's giving the sound of Y. Write down the word in Hindi, you will write ya, and ya always gives the sound of Y. So you use a unicorn, a university. Okay, clear? So these are the main rule. But whenever I used to write umbrella, so it gives the sound of N. An umbrella, an underground bridge. Okay, so here keep these rules in your mind, rules of U and rules of H. One more thing that I would like to mention here, that the sound of O. Okay, O is always gives the sound of O, like orange, onion, okay, ostrich. These things, wherever these words mention, we use N. But when I am writing a 1 rupee note, a one-legged man, a one-eyed man, so spelling is O-N-E, but the sound is one, V, and V is not a vowel. So whenever you see these words like beginning with one, you will mention A. A 1 rupee note. A one-legged man. The person who is having one leg. And how many person are there? A. Rupees are there. How many rupees? 1 rupee note. Note of 1 rupee. How many notes are there? A note. So 1 rupee note, one-legged man, one-eyed man. So whenever O gives the sound of 1, you will use A. And also only mention A or N when the things or the objects or the nouns are in singular form. I have umbrellas. I will not say umbrellas. I have oranges. I will not say oranges. I have many umbrellas, many oranges, some umbrellas and some oranges. Okay. Next, use of the. I hope A and the are clear to you. Now we will come to use of the. The word the is used before nouns to refer to a particular person, place or thing. Like Zizi is the name of a person. Zizi has to pick the red hat that her aunt gave her. She is mentioning a particular thing. The red hat. Zizi picked a book that Fleck gave her. She is mentioning this book that already given by someone. So this is particular one here. Whenever you will mention the particular word, the is always used. And also the is used before a noun. The is a definite article. That's why the is used before a noun which refers only one thing of its kind. One thing of its kind. Can you example of such things? The earth, the sun, the moon, the Venus, the Jupiter. The earth is round, the sun is shining. The word the is used before a noun which refers to the whole class of persons, places, animal or things. Like the giraffe is the tallest animal. Means all the giraffes are tallest animal. So you will mention the here. More uses of the. More uses of the. The word the is also used before the names of some famous places, buildings, statues and books. The tales of Trinky Land. The refers to the tales. Tales of what? Tales of Trinky Lands. Here, more uses of the. Uses the before rivers. Example, the Nile. Mountains. Example, the Himalayas, the Alps, the Ural Mountains. Seas and oceans, the Indian Oceans, the Bay of Bengal, the Antarctic Ocean, okay, the Pacific Ocean. Famous buildings and monuments, the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, the Qutub Minar, the Lotus Temple. And holy books, obviously, the Bible and the Ramayana, the Mahabharata. You can say the epic also. Now, articles, we will do the revision. A, N and the are called articles. These articles are actually adjectives that qualify nouns. Okay. A and N are used before nouns that are singular in number. The is used before nouns that are singular or plural in number. This is the rule. Obviously, A and N having meaning one. But the is not bound to one but is mentioned before the specific or the particular one. Okay, this is the main difference. Clear? Now, A or N depends on the opening sound of the word, not on the actual letter with which it begins. We use N before words that begin with a vowel sound. We use A before the words that begin with a consonant sound. And N we use before some words that start with H but give the sound of A vowel. Okay, we use a. Okay, we use a before some words that start with u, but it gives sound consonant sound y, like a unicorn. We use the before nouns to show that we are referring to the particular person, place or thing. We use the before a noun to point out to a particular noun, okay, like the sun and the only one thing of its own kind. Next, we use the before a noun when a noun refers to the whole class or person, place or animal. We use the. The giraffe is the tallest animal. Before the names of rivers, mountain ranges, seas and oceans, famous building in holy books, we use the, like the Himalayas. So today we have learnt about the articles. Revise it. Keep learning, keep going and keep doing. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.